sir, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we out here in this dope little Ford Focus RS. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, man, definitely drop your request down in the comment section. We are taking one request per video uploaded on the channel every single day of the week, so let me know what you guys want to see, man. That's the only way that I'm gonna know what you guys want to see so that I can build it on the channel, man. But for today's video, this one's coming from a couple people in particular. Stephen Kleckner and Charles Whipple both want to see a 2003 Ford Focus RS. Now, the reason that I started out in the brand new 2017 Ford Focus RS is for a lot of you guys who are familiar with it may not know that there was a Ford Focus RS before this one, man. So we're gonna go ahead and hop up inside of that one right now and see what it's all about. Now, the Fiesta ST and the Ford Focus ST, also very popular, very nice tuner vehicles, but 10 years before that, there was the Ford Focus, or sorry, this is the Ford Focus RS, the front wheel drive, but in 03, this is the original Ford Focus RS. Now, there could very well be, there's the Escort, there could very well be a Ford Focus RS before this. However, this is the only one available in this game, the one that I'm familiar with, 2003, man. Now, back in the day, absolutely slaying it. If I'm not mistaken, a turbocharged, like 2.3 liter maybe. We're going to find out in a second. But I remember when I was in high school, which some of you guys may find surprising. That was quite a while ago, man. I knew a guy who had one of these things. It was kind of like a burgundy red, and it was interesting, man, because you had a Ford Focus that was out there, you know, pretty much keeping up with the GTIs of the time, the VR6s, the Type Rs and stuff like that. It was very impressive to see something like this coming from Ford, even though back then the reliability of the Fords probably not always there, but definitely a dope little car. Now, we're looking at a 2-liter engine, if I'm not mistaken here. I just want to verify this is a turbo engine. Yes, it is a 2-liter single turbo, which is pretty impressive. I think we're going to leave the stock motor in here. And I want to keep this a front-wheel drive drivetrain just for to keep it pure, you know what I mean? Keep it original and stuff like that. Now, I'm really not digging that front splitter on this car. Have a feeling that the wings, oh, we got a couple different options for wings here, so that's nice. I do like that, the Caminari Street Wing. The Wings West, that thing's looking a friggin' super aggressive, man. I don't even know if I like that much. But it does have the nice little one that goes across the trunk. I guess Wings West is the way to go for this one. We're going to go ahead and install that on here. Now, as far as the front hood here, I have a couple different hood options here. And I don't know why, man. I kind of like that dual intake. It looks kind of like old school Need for Speed on here. Or the center. I like the center one. Let's go ahead and rock that center little intake there, man. Really gives me the feel of like Need for Speed back in the days, bringing back some nostalgic memories out here, man. Old school PS2 days, man. Now, a lot of you guys thinking like, man, PS2, I've never even seen one of those before, because I can realize a lot of you guys, you know, grew up playing like PS3, PS4s, Xbox Ones and stuff like that. You ever seen a PS1 before? That's some crazy stuff right there. Actually, I have an emulator on my phone where I play in Tony Hawk and like the old school Gran Turismo. I think like Gran Turismo 1. Let me know if you guys want to see some like mobile game Gran Turismo old school builds, man. That would really be dope. Unfortunately, not too many things you can do aesthetically, but I mean, if you guys want to see where your boy Don Squally got his driving skills from, that was the game back in the day. Countless hours I wasted on that. Not really wasted, because I've always said that before. You're never really wasting time if you're playing a video game that you enjoy. Some people may tell you otherwise, oh, you waste so much time with that video game, but a lot of people don't realize certain video games are very educational. I gotta say, like, I wouldn't know half of the stuff that I know about cars if it wasn't for playing car racing video games. Just, you know, the range of manufacturers, and you get to learn about engines and stuff like that. Like, you know, I wasn't sure what kind of engine this thing had before. Now I know it's a 2-liter turbo. You know what I mean? So now that's in my brain for whatever length of time until another piece of information replaces it, right? However, it's a learning experience. You know what I mean? And, you know, back in the day, I was playing Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 2, and then I got an Xbox. I was playing some Test Drive Unlimited and Forza and stuff like that, and that really is what grew my passion for cars, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little talkative. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So we lowered the car. We got some anti-roll bars we're gonna install here. Go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna leave I'm not gonna put a roll cage, but I am gonna do some weight reduction on this thing. And as far as the engine goes, I want to see this thing completely maxed out. I want to see in 2003 what a Ford Focus RS would do completely maxed out. As you can see, we kind of got a little bit of 2003 styling going on here with that hood scoop and stuff like that, but I think it's only appropriate, man. A lot of you guys who are familiar with this car, you guys probably know, man, it was a dark era back then for modifying cars. So to find something like this that's unmolested without a big need for speed body kit on it, I'm sure is very difficult to find. Let me know if there's any Ford Focus RS enthusiasts out there, the old school RS enthusiasts, man, or even owners. Let me know, how's your Ford Focus RS running now, you know, like however many years later? Is it still kicking ass? Is the turbo still holding up? I'm interested to know, to be honest. So now that we got all of that out of the way, let's jump up into the tuning. Now the reason that I ask about, like, is it still running and stuff like that is because I drive a Nissan, and although Nissans are not the fastest cars out there, I'll be the first to admit it. The thing about them is they can definitely take a beating over a long period of time. The horsepower numbers will never drop as long as you do, you know, your regular oil changes and all that good stuff, maintenance, spark plugs and all that. You know, the power numbers really don't go down at all, man. Like, from factory, they beast from the factory all the way until the end of their life when the timing chain gives out. That engine is putting out the same amount of horsepower all the time, and you're getting like 250, 260 kilometers, not beating it every single day, you know what I mean? And it's the longevity's there, which is kind of the reasons, like I say, it's not really the fastest car, but you can't really blame, you know, you can't really complain when it's super reliable, you know what I mean? But for this car, I'm thinking we should do like a nice yellow paint on here. I don't know, kind of a yellowy, or the orange looks pretty nice too, man. I think we're going to go with the yellow. That way we can have some black wheels on here. Tint up the windows black, and I think with that little hood scoop there, that's going to be a really nice touch, man. So let's go ahead, save this to the current car, and I think that's about it, man. I don't want to throw any decals on this thing today, so we're just going to take this beast out for a rip. I'm going to stop talking about my own stuff. I'm going to start talking about Ford Focus RS, man. Very quiet right off of the bat. Keep in mind, this thing completely maxed out. So, wow, lots of grip up front there. Did you see that? I hit the e-brake and then hit the gas, and it just straightened that car out, man. You see that? Did it again. Straighten it out, man. Wow. So really, no torque steer at all. The one thing that I am noticing here, though, is that when you hit that gas, those front tires grip and they pull that car, man. Let's just get a little demonstration of this right here. Damn. This thing is fresh, though. Let's just get a little 360. Ooh, that body kit. It is a little wide body, though. Definitely a little more aggressive than your stock Focus. Let's get a little launch happening. Lots and lots of pull for a front wheel drive car. See how it handles, taking on some corners. brakes could be a little bit better. It just pulls heavy with the torque. We are in a speed zone here. See if we can keep it locked here. Dial in a half decent time in the Ford Focus. It actually handles really nice. I am pleasantly surprised here. Whoa, okay, well that kind of messed up our speed zone a little bit. Come on. I'm pleasantly surprised when you get out there on the corners and stuff like that. Those front wheels just pull. You just need to make sure that the front end is pointing where you want it to go. And that'll just straighten itself right out. And the engine, it's so quiet. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is an Ecotech engine, which from factory wasn't really made to go too fast. But you strap a turbocharger on it, wide body, some big old fat tires and stuff like that. And we're talking business, man. Let's get an interior shot. Right-hand drive in this bad boy. So this is, I don't know, man. Is this something that you could even get in Canada? Maybe it wasn't the RS that he had, man. Maybe it was the SVT, because I know the SVT was very common. Yeah, that could be what it was, man, because the RS, if this is a right-hand drive, chances are this thing wasn't available in the States or Canada. Otherwise, I would imagine that Forza would put in the left-hand drive. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to do some research once this video is done. Let me know, man. The Ford Focus RS in 03, available in the US and Canada? If so, then my memory could be correct, but if not, it might have been the SVT that he had the turbocharger on, man. Man, this thing really is a fun little go-kart. Super quiet. And you can hear just the wind coming from that turbo. It's like, I like this car, man. This is a fun little car. Let's get back to the city, though. I don't know how long we're going on this video right here. Going on about 15 minutes unedited here, so I think we're probably going to pull off, put a little end to this video. You guys know how we do it, man. Don't like to keep them too long. Like, I wish I could sit here and make hour-long videos, but unfortunately, man, the rendering process is just a headache, man. That would take me forever to render. And we wouldn't be able to hit that one video a day quota, unfortunately, man. But if you guys did enjoy this video nonetheless, definitely don't forget to smash that like button if you guys want to see more. And you are not subscribed yet, definitely smash that subscribe button. And I'm thinking that's about it, man. So as always, I am your boy, D Nally, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And we're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh, no. Oh, no.